Hi all. We have seen construction of school subjects in the previous class. So in the continuation of this, what we left in the last is, over the last century, schooling has been asked to serve four different aims: academic realization, humanism, social efficiency, social reconstruction. The first is academic rationalism. Primary function of schooling is intellectual development through initiating students into specific bodies of knowledge and techniques. What do you mean by this? What is the important function of schooling? It is nothing but their cognitive development. Okay, uh, how we are going to develop them, that is intellectual development. We are going to give them some specific bodies of knowledge. Some knowledge we are going to give to the child, and we are also teaching them some techniques. Now, next one is different. Next aim is humanism. The central goal of schooling in terms of fostering students' potential, personal freedom, self-actualization, and all-round development. That is holistic development of the child. That is, students, whatever the students' potential we are going to develop, that is, every student is having their own potential. And also, they should understand about the maximum. It has to be developed to the maximum, that is self-actualization. Whatever is possible for them, in that maximum we are going to develop. Next is social efficiency. That is, the central purpose of schooling is to meet the current and future manpower needs of a society by training youth to become contributing members of society. That is human development, we can say, so that they learn something and they earn something. By this way, they take care of their family and also the whole of our country. So that is the main aim of, that is manpower development, we can say. Next is social reconstruction. Schooling is primarily an instrument for solving social problems and to make social reform and reconstruction. In those days, we know about sati and so many other things were going on, which is not followed today. Why? We know it is not correct, it is not good, but how it all changed? Because of the there are many social reformer were there. They fought against all this, so that dowry system, etc. So they fought against all this. So today dowry system is minimized. In those days it was very much. Now it has reduced a lot, and sati is totally not there. So this something which is followed in the society, we have to remove it. So for that, social reconstruction, social reform is essential. So students learn all this in the school. What is the structure of school in India? Preschool, before going to the school, child go to the preschool, then kindergarten, then they go to primary school, middle school, secondary school, and higher secondary school. Now NEP is bit, they have changed little bit in this. They call it as secondary. There is no higher secondary in NEP, right? Upper primary and all is there. Then types of school. Here we are having public and government schools, private schools, international schools, specific needs schools, national open schools. These are the different types of schools we are having in our country. Good gender education means adequate classroom, intellectual discipline, physical training, corporate activities, interdisciplinary approaches. These are all should be there in the school, right? Schooling for everyday life. Schools are public institutions which groom the younger generation of their participation in the dynamic life of society. So they help the students uh, to groom, right? That is the main function of the schooling. Schools are viewed to help economic development and political leadership, socializers of attitudes and values. So these are the things taught in the school. Acquisition of literacy, development of various skills, empowerment, a good and broad education is an asset for lifelong, right? Open and open the doors of various professions. So when they go to school, after that they become doctors, engineers. So all these professions are basic as a school. Public schools and socializations. There are public schools, right, and that helps everybody to join in the school. So public school and politics, how they are related. Purpose of studying school subjects. So why we are studying school subjects? Okay, so right from the British period, before that we don't have specific subjects, but after British period we have divided into different subjects. School subjects are necessary to impart knowledge into the students, right? It helps them to know more about life, environment, nature, wildlife, culture, technology, etc. India has a vast history and students should know about the culture and heritage of our country. India is a land of many religions and traditions. The children should be exposed to these traditions by reading to the past. So they should know about the tradition, right? How they will know? We should teach them what happened before, how people lived through video. You can show them the video, or you can explain them, or you can give them some printed notes, something like that. Mathematics is a life skill which is required for any profession at all points of time. Science has different classification with which they can know more about plant life, animal life, nature, cleanliness and environment. And they will also learn about space and technology to subjects of physics, chemistry through this subject, right? And biology. Social science tells about the geographic pattern of Earth and they will learn about different states of our country. School subjects are considered for the primary purpose of maintaining and enhancing academic culture and develop intellectual capacity of students. School subjects are created to provide students with meaningful learning experience that may lead to enhancing economic and social productivity. The school curriculum encourages a learn-oriented approach to construct a school subject that allows students to learn according to their needs and interests in their chosen field of study. So according to the needs of the students, right, everything is developed. The school subjects paved a way of students to know their culture, enhance their social awareness, develop positive attitudes and values, and foster problem solving and critical thinking skills. School subjects are constructed to help students become independent thinkers so that they can construct knowledge appropriate to changing personal and social circumstances. So every year, means every minute, the world is changing, right? So accordingly, school subjects is also changed so that the new circumstance they know how to deal. School subjects are distinctive, purpose-built constructed in response to different social, cultural and political demands and challenges. So we have learned, according to these demands, school subjects are designed. That school subject is having the, all this is translated, right? So that in the various ways. So that is the reason various school subjects are introduced. Languages, mathematics, science, history, geography, physical science, commerce, economics, to in order to whatever we have discussed now, in order to cater all this, right? Now we'll go to the next slide. School subjects. right, is also referred to as a learning tool, acts as a standard by which we learn, and is used interchangeably with the word discipline. There is a difference between school subject and discipline we will learn, okay? Alludes to a certain region of learning. So, school subjects talk about certain region of learning. Adheres to a strict code of conduct. These are the things, do's and don'ts we say, right? Aims to give intrinsically rewarding experience to students. So through school subjects, we give lot of experiences to the students so that they learn so many things, right, which are needed especially for them to survive. Contributes to self actualization, personal development, and individual independence. What do you mean by this? Self-actualization means whatever potential of the child to the maximum potential we will develop them. Then they also develop personality development and also personal development of the child. And the child knows how to live without anybody's help. So they can live independently. Must be tailored to students' requirements. So every country, so if you see school subjects in our country and compare this with another country, there will be some change because our country needs something and other country needs different. So accordingly, and also our culture, our social, political needs, accordingly the subjects are designed. So whatever students need, accordingly the subjects are designed. Now we'll go to the need and importance of studying school subjects. The academic topics foster the fundamental academic abilities necessary for day-to-day living, such as communication, problem solving, analytical thinking, and so on. That is, what do you mean by this? How to live our day-to-day life, how we can talk to others, if there is any problem, how to solve those problems, critical thinking, all this we learn by our school subjects. They also provide a knowledge of the area in which the student lives also we can say. Then where we are living, knowledge about that particular place. The learning of these subjects promotes the values that a person needs to develop in a social context, such as love, cooperation, brotherhood, and tolerance among others. The knowledge under different subjects makes the individual appreciate people and the surrounding environment. Right? We are learning the subject not only to earn money, but also appreciate whatever we are having. We should know how to appreciate it. The social behavior of children